It's another episode of the Hunting Grounds, so this is gonna be the Church Hunter. He is a level 62 strength blood tinge character. There are the stats. No more delays. Let's get on with it. It is another episode of the Hunting Grounds, so here we go. Did you like the part where I said no more delays and then I proceed to delay the video a little bit more? Yeah, I love being a human being. It's a thing of just oof, help me. So anyway, this is the Church Hunter. He is a strength blood tinge character. We are going to be using the Blood Letter as the main weapon. I have a secondary, which is Ludwig's Holy Blade, but I use that only to like finish the PvE before getting the Blood Letter. So you're not going to be seeing any Ludwig's Holy Blade, although it does fit the character's theme. And look at the stare down. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? He's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. Shot me with a cannon. Oh, every time they do this, I just stand there, look at him. Do I shoot him with a cannon? Do I shoot him with a gun? I'm gonna shoot him with a cannon. Buff it. Get on his face. He's gesturing. Every time. Dude, every time that this happens, every single time, I stand there, I let them know that I also have a cannon, and then they die. I chase the host, he dies. The chase took like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna put that in a video. The church cannon is going to be the other weapon that we're going to be using. Of course, it is a firearm. We do have the repeating pistol, similar to my other characters. Now, for all two of you that maybe saw the 50 hours of footage of my Blood Cop, the Blood Cop primarily focused on shooting people in the face with a repeating pistol. And I find it very funny that, the Blood Cop and this character, they really share the traits of the actual stats belonging. Look at that shot. It's a beautiful angled shot. I'm so good at this game. I'm not even gonna front. I did not think that was gonna hit, but whatever. Angle your shots, boys and girls. So what I mean by the stats that belong to each faction, the Healing Church is primarily strength blood tinge, as seen by the Blood Letter and the Church Cannon. But, however, the pompous assholes at Canehurst, they are primarily skill and blood tinge. So they're kind of like opposites in that way. So that's kind of like a neat little detail to kind of know about. Part of the reason as to why I really enjoy this character is because it is unexpectedly powerful. Because my Blood Cop, again, that build was purely blood tinge, and I focused only on shooting people in the face, using a transformed Chikage as a main melee weapon. But really, this character I did not think was going to be that great, because I was splitting between strength and blood tinge. Look at that. Just everyone has to leave the screen. Look, just leave, get out, just fuck off, right? So this character is very, very explosive in terms of dealing damage. That is no pun intended. That is for real. Like at any given time, you can just explode in damage with this character. Now you're gonna see here, like the one-handed Blood Letter. Incredibly underrated. It is an incredibly powerful weapon. Look at what it does to R1 spammers here. Check it out. Look at that. Boom, done. Yeah. You don't want to R1 mash against the one-handed Blood Letter. Now, of course, it has less range. The transformed version is the one that people often go for the most, for good reason. It's a fantastic weapon. You see that gun damage? That gun damage, man. So this character turned out very good because he can deal with groups of people pretty well, and I did not expect that at all. And you may be saying, dude, you're pretty dumb if you think that anything with blood tinge is not going to do damage. The damage is not the problem, because you can have the world's best Chikage or the world's best Rakuyo. And if you have 3 people up your ass, it kind of doesn't matter, you know? If you're not playing right, the weapon really doesn't matter, you know? If you're playing shitty, you're gonna get killed, right? So, you know, I figured this character was just not gonna be too good, especially the Bloodletter, two-handed. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. We are going to be fighting Lady Maria and Volter. It's kind of a weird combination. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Volter and Lady Maria. They never meet in the game. They don't have any reason to. Kind of weird. Hey, still, I'm all for people cosplaying. That's awesome. Anyone watching, please do some more cosplay builds, please. Huge fan of cosplay builds. I love doing cosplay builds myself. Anyway, the Bloodletter has a ridiculous L2 attack, and you're not going to be seeing too much of it here because here's the thing. The L2, which you just saw right there, it causes frenzy, and it does a fuck ton of damage. A shit zillion damage. But here's the thing. Oh, I also have a frenzy resist rune equipped, so I don't explode myself with forbidden knowledge and blood. But here's the thing. I had a fucking crap ton of footage of people just dashing into the L2 and getting one shot. It's amusing at first, kind of funny, honestly. But, you know, after a while, it becomes a little boring, and I figured, hey, I don't want to just make a video about people dashing into the attack because they don't know what the hell's going on, right? It's not really entertaining. That lady getting shot is entertaining. I just killed a waifu, and I hope that I can continue in my slaying of those creatures. So this character was a very pleasant surprise because, again, I didn't think that it was going to do well against groups of people. Again, I was horribly wrong. You can use Bone Marrow Ash for your repeating pistol if you are getting harassed by people getting shot. Show them that you can shoot back and your shots will do damage. Alright? The cannon, I don't even have to... It's a cannon. What do you want me to say? It's a huge cannon. I wear it on my back because it looks awesome. Speaking of looking awesome, I chose the fashion myself. It was kind of improvised. I don't know. I like it. The horns kind of match with the robe. Executioner robes. It was kind of difficult picking a fashion for this character, but when I was going through the DLC, I put on the Brador's hat there. It's not really a hat, though, is it? It's kind of like a thing that he ripped off of a beast. Small cleric beast kind of thing going on. I don't know. It looks good. I like it, at least, you know. And it fits with the theme of a church hunter. So all the weapons that I'm using, by the way, are church weapons. Like I mentioned before, I have a Ludwig's, but I don't use it on PvP because I only used it for the PvE while I got the Bloodletter. Other than that, it's because I already have a strength character that uses the Ludwig's, so I figured, you know, just to vary things up, I'm gonna stick to the footage of the Bloodletter. I find myself using the one-handed moveset for the Bloodletter whenever I am in a 2v1 situation or a 3v1, depending on the way that the people are playing, or depending on the way that I want to play, or just depending on how I feel, really. I will switch to the basic mace, which has pretty good quick attacks. The running attack in particular is very good. And, you know, it's very underrated. And, you know, for good reason. Again, because people focus on the transformed Bloodletter, which is also an amazing weapon. But the thing is, I like to have a gun ready for people that get too spammy. You see there, the running attack? Fantastic. People that get too spammy, I just, you know, with their guns, you know, I want to shoot back so that they stop, basically. But yeah, that's basically it. This character is overall very simple to make. I urge you to try it if you want to try out a hybrid build. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to let you enjoy this last fight, and that'll be it. Also, shoutouts to this guy that I'm fighting, who was actually trying out different moves other than dash, poke, dash, poke. Blades of Mercy, man. Just very spammy weapon. but it's very refreshing to see someone using something other than the dash poke. It's very frustrating and boring to fight someone like that, because you know they're gonna do it. And you know they're gonna die. So yeah, shoutouts to this guy. That guy is great. I like that guy. More of that guy, please. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.